Capcom's Mega Man may not be as popular as he once was, but the Blue Bomber has managed to build up a decent legacy over the years. While the many spin-off franchises can be pretty inconsistent when it comes to quality, the classic series that started it all tends to fare considerably better. With 12 mainline entries dating back 3 decades, we thought that we would take a look and rate our top 10 best Mega Man games of all time. But of course, just before we do go into the video, if you do like this type of content and you would like to see some more top 10s, be sure to hit that subscribe button and of course, like this video. And with all that said, let's just get straight into it. These are our top 10 best Mega Man games to have ever been released of all time. Number 10, Mega Man 10. After the surprise burst of quality that was Mega Man 9, hopes were incredibly high for Mega Man 10. The Blue Bomber was back, and he was focused on the basics. Mega Man 10 doesn't over-rely on gimmicks like Mega Man 8 does, but it does put far too much stock in its set pieces. As a result, the level design suffers a little bit, and the game does fail to come close to the quality of Mega Man 9. It's a real shame though, since this was the only game to feature Mega Man, Proto Man, and Bas as playable characters. Number 9, Mega Man 5. Mega Man 5 has some pretty good level designs, but it lacks in almost every other area. The classic series was starting to show its age with its 5th entry, and after Mega Man 4 introduced the Mega Buster, there wasn't really anywhere else that they can take Mega Man as a character. Mega Man 5 was left needing to build off what had already existed, which should have made for an incredible game. However, Capcom never really knew what to focus on mechanically. Mega Man 5 though is still a very competent game, but it never excelled as well as it should have done. Number 8, Mega Man and Bas. Mega Man and Bas Game Boy Advance port didn't exactly do the game's reputation any good. With a cropped screen and sluggish controls, the Game Boy Advance version is a nightmare to play and makes an already difficult game even harder. It is a pity though that this version came to the West, because the Super Famicom original is considerably better. Both Mega Man and Bas play differently enough to warrant 2 playthroughs. The fact that there's a world map of sorts, and that the Robo's Masters branch off into different paths leads to some interesting balancing. The game also features a database with information on every character in the classic series up until that point. Number 7, Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3 is an amazing game with some lackluster pacing issues. Doc Robot is an interesting concept, but his design is a little bit bland, and having to find him multiple times is quite tedious. Moreover, Mega Man 3's second half, in general, can feel like padding at times. Other than that though, it is an airtight game, with its well-designed levels, and some of the best bosses in the series, as well as a great weapon set gives Mega Man 3 a lot of value. While Doc Robot can be annoying and his presence doesn't add anything too meaningful, he does lengthen a good game in a very clever way. Number 6, Mega Man 7. The first classic entry on the Super Nintendo and the only classic SNES game to come to the West, Mega Man 7 doesn't get the respect that it truly deserves. While it introduced many ideas that would end up plaguing Mega Man 8, it pulled off its concepts very well. The game even takes some design elements from Mega Man X, emphasizing exploration and armor pieces. Mega Man 7 is an all-round good game with great visuals and great music. Its levels are very well thought out, and the game is well paced, and on top of that, the difficulty curve isn't a nightmare. It's definitely a little bit jarring going straight from Mega Man 6 to Mega Man 7, and not necessarily in a good way, but Mega Man 7 stands pretty well enough on its own. Number 5, Mega Man Powered Up. Mega Man Powered Up is a remake of the first game in the series. Like the original game, Powered Up tasks players with stopping Dr. Willy, though there are a few notable changes. Along with the significantly improved visuals, Power Up implements a new challenge mode, as well as a level creator mode. Mega Man Powered Up was well received by fans and critics, exemplified by its 82 critics score and 8.7 user score on Metacritic. Unfortunately, the positive critical performance didn't equal a positive commercial performance, meaning that the planned Mega Man Powered Up 2 was cancelled. Number 4, Mega Man 2. Considered by many to be the most iconic Mega Man game, Mega Man 2 solidifies the series' legacy. This is predominantly thanks to the 8 Robot Masters, no score system, a password system, and really tight levels. Unsurprisingly, the game shows its age today, and it is often a little bit too easy in terms of difficulty, but it's hard to deny Mega Man 2's quality. Furthermore, the soundtrack and stages are really top notch. The weapon set is also great, though the fact that the Metal Blade decimates everyone and anything really neuters the value of every other weapon. Still though, the game is very well designed. Number 3, Mega Man 4. The real NES classic Mega Man 4 is by far the best of the bunch. The introduction of the Mega Buster may have forever trivialized moment-to-moment gameplay, but its contributions absolutely cannot be ignored. It made Mega Man stronger, and made his enemies tougher to deal with. Mega Man 4 plays like Capcom at their best, as they look back on the best elements of the first 3 games, and bring them to life around in one new mechanic. Mega Man 5 and 6 would struggle to keep up with Mega Man's 4 momentum, but Mega Man 4 is too tight of a game to be ignored. Number 2, Mega Man 11. Out of nowhere, Mega Man 11 proved that Capcom still had it in them. Created by a team of developers who grew up as fans of the franchise, Mega Man 11 acts as a soft reboot of sorts for the Mega Man series. It has new priorities, all of which serve to modernize the Mega Man formula without straying too far. The game itself has some of the best design levels in the franchise, not just the classic series. The new weapons are all creative and fun to use, the soundtrack is catchy, and the gear system is far and away the coolest mechanic to grace the classic series. As a result, Mega Man has never felt more modern and fresh. Number 1, Mega Man 9. It really cannot be stressed just how good of a game Mega Man 9 is. Not only does it look back on its predecessors for inspiration, but it also avoids being a copy of the previous titles, and instead creates an identity of its own. In many respects, it's Mega Man's 2 natural successor, treating itself as a mechanical third game with only the concepts introduced in the second. But its execution is so good that it's impossible not to see the value of this game design. Mega Man 9 really does feel like a resurgence for the series, arguably more so than Mega Man 11 currently does. And so there you pretty much have it. Those were our top 10 best Mega Man games to have ever been released. So what did you think of our list? Do you agree with our top 10? Or perhaps that you think that there was a Mega Man game that wasn't on this list that should have been included? If so, do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. And of course, not forgetting that if you do like this type of content and you would like to see some more top 10 videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and of course, like this video. I will also leave some more top 10 videos at the end of this video if you would like to check them out. Thanks very much for watching guys, and I will see you all next time.